I'm Fred Williamson, Chair of the Infrastructure Committee, and I fully support the current Community Master Plan. I've heard from a number of people that they're concerned about how the proposed projects will be managed and about Troon's past issues. So first, let me say we have a new team of very energetic and dedicated individuals, starting with GM Joe and including Lexi and Chef Jeff and our new facilities manager, Jeff Trabalzi. Second, Troon will be involved, but not directly managing the projects. For instance, building the wall, replacing flooring, and adding windows in the Culinary Center is pretty straightforward, as is building the outdoor bar. A restaurant design company can easily handle the Culinary Center kitchen and probably the Bahama Bar kitchen and bar. The project manager working for us in our best interest can identify qualified contractors, develop RFPs, requests for proposal, and along with the executive committee, select the best proposals. The board of directors will keep the community informed and updated throughout the process. This may look complicated, but it's not rocket science. It is very doable. And I can give you my personal assurance that we can bring these projects in on time and under budget. Please vote yes.
Hi, my name is Jim Payton, and I've been a member here for 7.5 years. I think it's important that we pass the Community Master Plan. Is it perfect? No, but it is a compromise. It is actually what people in the focus groups have requested. This is our plan, not necessarily Troon's plan or anyone else's. I know that the facility is pretty new, but Taylor Morrison was really good at building a beautiful facility, but not necessarily an efficient one. So there are things that have come up that we have noticed that need improvement. This is where the master plan will help us make this a much more livable space. People who vote against this plan because they don't want to spend the money have to realize what this will look like to the rest of Lakewood Ranch. It will look like a community that is unwilling to invest in its future. And clearly, with other lifestyle communities out there, we have to keep improving our game to be competitive.
Hello, I'm Audrey Jekyll-Halavin, and I, along with my husband, have lived here at Esplanade for the past 8 years. And we thoroughly, when we first came into Esplanade, we really enjoyed a lot of the amenities that were offered here. The golf course in particular, the tiki bar. And at that point in time, the culinary wasn't built, but the plans for it were there, and we were excited about that. But what we've noticed over the years, because we attend the tiki bar and the culinary many times, whether it's the happy hours or the wine events, but we're there frequently, that there's a lot of need for changes in the infrastructure, the layout, the utilization of the space. And so all the things that we've come to love, we've realized as members are using these facilities more, we are realizing what it is that we really enjoy or what we could use more of or less of. And what I became very excited about is when the master plan concept came up a little over a year ago. I was one of those individuals that was like gung-ho, and I'm like, oh, okay, I want this now, because all these changes, you know, or the concept at least, was very promising to try to change. As many of us know, the decor was a real issue for a long time, some of the service levels and so forth, and efficiencies. And the feeling was this is then going to obviously bring solutions to that. But what I came to appreciate, because I got a little frustrated thinking it isn't happening fast enough, is that the board and Troon did the right thing by taking their time to gather all the feedback from individuals, which I think they've done a phenomenal job on. And as you can see, as they changed from the initial concept designs, a lot of things changed along the way based on the feedback that people provided. And so they clearly were listening and therefore taking in that input. And for that, I really have a lot of understanding, because they took the time to demonstrate that they not only were listening, but to build the confidence in the community that they were properly managed, managing the property, the financials were there to now support this and to give the confidence for all of us to be able to move forward. And so let's face it, unless you found the Fountain of Youth, and if you have, tell me, But none of us are getting younger, and the ability to be able to enjoy these changes that is being proposed, in my opinion, can't happen fast enough. So we invite you to join us in voting yes for this change and for the community master plan. And truly, if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to board members or to Troon, or look on site on the website. There's tons of material and information there from the town halls and the feedback sessions to be informed about what's happening, why it's happening, so that you too can feel comfortable about it. Thank you.